Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into something that I believe can genuinely change your life, whether you're in sales or not. We are talking about sales skills. Now, hold on. Before you click away thinking this is just for slick salespeople in suits, let me tell you, these skills are fundamental human interaction skills. Mastering them can improve your career, your relationships, and even how you see yourself. So, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a new toolkit for navigating pretty much any conversation life throws at you. First things first, let's bust a myth. Sales isn't about manipulation or tricking people into buying something they don't need. The best salespeople, the ones who build lasting careers and relationships, are actually master problem solvers and communicators. They connect, they understand, and they help. And that's what we are going to focus on. The first, and arguably most important skill, is active listening. We all think we are good listeners, right? But are we really? Most of the time, we are just waiting for our turn to talk. Active listening is different. It's about giving the other person your full, undivided attention. It's about hearing not just the words they say, but the meaning and emotion behind them. So how do you do it? Put your phone away. Make eye contact. Nod to show you're engaged. And here's the key. Instead of planning your reply, focus on understanding their point of view. A great technique is to paraphrase what they've said. Something like, "So, if I'm understanding correctly, you're feeling frustrated because the project isn't moving as fast as you'd hoped." This does two things. It confirms you're on the same page, and it makes the other person feel truly heard and valued. Think about using this in a work meeting, or even in a conversation with your partner. It's a game changer. The second core skill is asking great questions. Your goal isn't to interrogate someone, it's to guide a conversation and uncover genuine needs. The secret here is to move from closed questions, which get a simple yes or no, to open-ended questions. Instead of asking, "Do you like this feature?" which is a closed question, try asking, "What are your thoughts on how this feature could fit into your daily routine?" See the difference? The second question invites a story, an opinion, a real conversation. Open-ended questions often start with words like what, how, why, or tell me about. What's the biggest challenge you're facing right now? How would your ideal solution work? Tell me more about your goals for this quarter. These questions open up a dialogue and position you as a curious partner, not just a person trying to push an agenda. This skill is invaluable whether you're trying to understand a client's needs, help a friend with a problem, or even get to know someone new. Now for our third skill, building rapport. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. Rapport is that feeling of connection, that sense of being on the same team. It's not about being fake or overly friendly. It's about finding genuine common ground. Before you even start talking about business or the main topic, take a moment to be a human being. Notice something in their office or on their video call background. Maybe you both support the same sports team or have a shared hobby. A simple, "Hey, I see you're a fan of the Warriors too. That last game was incredible, wasn't it?" can instantly break the ice. But keep it authentic. If you don't actually care about the Warriors, don't pretend you do. People can spot fakeness a mile away. You can also build rapport by mirroring the other person's body language and tone of voice subtly. If they're relaxed and leaning back, you can do the same. This creates a subconscious feeling of alignment and comfort. Skill number 4 is handling objections. In sales, this means dealing with a customer's "but it's too expensive, but I'm happy with what I have, but I need to think about it." In life, objections are everywhere. Your boss might push back on your new idea. Your friend might be hesitant about a trip you're planning. The key is not to get defensive or start an argument. Instead, see objections as a request for more information. When someone raises a concern, the first step is to listen and acknowledge it. "I understand that budget is a major concern for you." This validates their feeling. Then, get curious. Ask questions to understand the root of the objection. When you say "it's too expensive," could you help me understand what you're comparing it to? Often, the first objection isn't the real one. By digging deeper with empathy, you can uncover the true barrier and address it directly. This transforms a potential conflict into a collaborative problem-solving session. Our fifth and final core skill is storytelling. Facts tell, but stories sell. Humans are wired for stories. We've been sharing them around campfires for thousands of years. A good story can make a complex idea simple, create an emotional connection, and make your message unforgettable. Instead of just listing the features of a product or the points of a proposal, weave them into a narrative. For example, don't just say, "Our software increases efficiency." Instead, tell a story. We had a client, Sarah, who was spending 10 hours a week manually creating reports. She was stressed and falling behind. After she started using our software, she was able to generate those same reports in 10 minutes. She told us she now uses that extra time to actually mentor her junior team members, which is what she's truly passionate about. That story has a character, a problem, a solution, and an emotional payoff. It's far more powerful than a simple statistic. You can use stories to explain your ideas, to persuade your team, or even to share your own experiences in a more compelling way. So, let's recap the 5 skills: active listening, asking great questions, building rapport, handling objections, and storytelling. Notice a common thread here. It's all about empathy. It's about shifting your focus from "what do I want to say?" to "what does the other person need to hear and feel?" Imagine applying these skills in your daily life. At your next performance review, instead of just listing your accomplishments, you can use storytelling to illustrate your impact. When you have a disagreement with a loved one, you can use active listening and handle objections with empathy to find a resolution. When you're meeting new people, you can use rapport building and great questions to form genuine connections. These aren't just sales skills, they're life skills. They empower you to communicate more effectively, understand others more deeply, and navigate the world with more confidence and grace. They help you move from a transactional mindset to a relational one. And trust me, that shift will unlock doors you never even knew were there. So my challenge to you is this: pick one of these skills this week. Just one. Maybe you'll focus on asking more open-ended questions in your meetings. Or maybe you make a conscious effort to actively listen without interrupting in your next conversation with a friend. Practice it. See how it feels. See how people respond. I promise you'll be surprised by the results. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this valuable. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments which skill you're going to try first. And of course, if you want more content like this to help you level up in your career and life, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing.